28.
Elena Apalkova.
All right, everybody, welcome to episode 28. We have a wonderful guest today, all the way living in the UK. Elena, you've seen her work. She does a lot of wonderful things. We're going to get to really know her. Let's bring her on the stage. Good afternoon, good evening here. It's 9 a.m. Arizona time when we normally do the show. But today, I happen to be in Europe, in the middle of Europe. How are you this afternoon, Elena?
Hi everyone, I'm feeling great and really honored to be here in this show and share about my story with you.
Awesome. Thank you for accepting and allowing me to have you on the show to get to really know you. Awesome. Let me add the banners here. And there is your YouTube channel. And then, do we really know? Are you ready to get to know Elena? Are you ready? Okay, first question. Okay, where did you grow up? Tell us where you grew up. I know you're Ukrainian. Maybe you grew up somewhere else.
I grew up in Ukraine.
Awesome. That was easy. Then tell us how your upbringing was growing up there, and when did you move to where you are now?
I lived in Ukraine till I was 24, and
Hmm.
it was Soviet Union. It was very different time and different mentality, and it was a big country, Soviet Union, which was inside how it was called the iron wall. So we were not communicating with outside world. So it was very different mentality there, and I grew up with standards, with values, and I had no communication with outside world, outside of Soviet Union. So I had this idea that outside people are different. Yes, and so even when I started traveling, when I already when Soviet Union collapsed, and when I first started going outside and see other people, I was looking at them and looking and to find what is different. So it took me quite time to find that there is no difference, that there are just such people as we are. That is really was very funny. But another part is that in 1991 Soviet Union collapsed, and that was a time when I had to think what to do in life, because it was very difficult economy, and my father was the scientist, and after this whole system collapsed, he didn't have any salary. He was going to work to support scientists, and they were not getting any funds. Like science was not supported anymore, because nobody even knew what is it going to be new country Ukraine, and even money what we had in banks all just one day disappeared, because there was no Soviet Union. So all money which we had in that currency, they just became paper. And it was really hard time when there were days when we didn't have food. And I was one to take responsibility, because I understood at the time that there is nobody. We didn't have relatives, because my parents died in the war with Germany in 1941. So
Oh,
I was alone, and I first time when I felt that my parents cannot support me. Like they did what they could, but the situation became that sometimes it was really scary. First time I understood that it is me who have to support myself and my family and take responsibility, and that motivated me to study. So that time I already was in university. It was Institute of Oriental Study in International Relations, and I understood that what I can do is to study. So I immersed myself in studying languages, going to library and study different books, reading a lot, because I knew that it is me who have to find the way. And this is how it happened that I got scholarship from Iran to go there and get my master degree in Persian language and literature, master degree, and then they offered me PhD, and that was first time when I went out of Soviet Union and look at life a totally different perception.
Awesome. Did you mention you studied Persian language? Is that what you said?
Yes, I got master degree in,
Interesting.
yeah, I got master degree in Persian language and literature, and I was teaching Persian language in university when I came back in Kiev for 3 years.
Oh wow. So did you study in like Iran or anything for that or did
Yes, I studied in Iran, and
interesting.
yes, in the most prestigious university, which had only level of master degree and PhD.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. That's awesome. All right. You passed that one. Let's go to the next question. Okay. How was life there? I think you kind of explained that to us in Ukraine, where you grew up. That was in the early 90s or 80s, right? So around that
It
time
was
period.
the
Uh,
yeah, when I graduated, it was 1998, and then I went to study like it was 9020, like 9020.
how was adjustment life for you when you went to Iran compared to Ukraine? Was that a culture shock for you?
Yes, yes, it was. It
Wow.
was because as I said, I grew up in very closed environment, and we had very different rules. And I grew up with very high values, like put other people in front, like I couldn't say no because I just thought I cannot hurt anybody. So I always wanted to do good for other people, and many times it was that I was putting other people on first place, and I could make decisions which were not benefited me. And of course, I was so naive. So for me it was shocking, like when I see how other people think, how other people act. It was for me difficult initially to adjust, because I was thinking like these are the rules, like these are the values, and those are good values. And I thought that everybody just have to be like me, like to have the same values, because I thought it is just how it should be. And then I saw that the world is different, and I saw it a different way.
Got it. Amazing. Amazing. All right. Let's go to the next question. Question three. What activities does Elena do in her free time? I know we're all busy. I like to bike. I like to YouTube. What do you do in your free time, if you have any?
Yes, of course. I love to dance, and I spend
Dance.
many
Nice.
hours every week dancing. Like yesterday, I was dancing 5 hours nonstop, and
Really? Wow.
yeah, I dance on Monday, I dance on Wednesday, Tuesdays, and yesterday was Saturday, and I danced
Amazing.
again.
Now, uh, that's I think the first person we've ever had on the show, 28 people who say they dance. I could be wrong. I can review the tapes, but that's amazing. Now, where do you dance? Is there a particular location you go to, or just at home?
No, I go. We have a big community, and we dance bachata, salsa, kizomba, and recently I started to
Ah,
dance zouk.
nice. That's amazing. All right. I like that answer. Let's continue. Okay. What got you into mentoring? I know on your profile it says that you're a mentoring, you're a coach, you do a lot of things. Where in your career did you see yourself getting into mentoring and helping people out? After college or right before that?
Oh, it is a very long story because it is after college. It is already 30 years, so we missed that very long part. But just to be short, let me tell you that um, it came with very big shift in my life. And shortly, I tell you how. I was very successful, and I was not happy. Yes, I was financially making big money, but I was because I grew in that environment, as I mentioned about, that we didn't have much money. So when big money started to come into me, I was thinking that I have to invest them, and if I knew that tomorrow, like 30 feet or $50,000 come in, and I had very really huge money to come every week, I already knew today. I knew where I will invest them, and I was investing in different startups, in cryptocurrency, in properties, and I thought that money have to work. And because I didn't have that financial literacy, I didn't know where to invest, how to invest. I lost a lot, and also my attitude was not right. I didn't have mentors. I didn't know even what is the right mindset and how to live. So for other people, I was very successful, financially very successful, traveling all around the world, staying in like luxury hotels, resorts. But inside, I was just losing. I was just losing, and it came to the point that people who used my trust and pretended to be my friends asked me to borrow them money, and they didn't return me, and other people also just asked me to give them letter of attorney to help them to get the loan, and as the result they stolen all my property. Like I had 3 houses, car, everything in the houses. So they stolen that, and it became very big awakening call for me. And then I understood that there is something has to be changed, and I understood one thing, that the change should come within me. And after that, I started to looking for mentors. And I found Bob Proctor, who resonated with me so much, and I became Proctor Gallagher Institute consultant. And then I understood that I found such a huge treasure, the knowledge which totally changed the way how I looked at myself, my self image, my attitude to life, my habits, how I communicated with people. Like so many things happened when I got this mentorship, and I understood that this is how I can help people, because within 6 months I changed so much that I couldn't recognize myself, and I couldn't even imagine how I would live without this knowledge. And this what made me to make decision to go deep into this study and help driven people as me. Now I work with driven business owners, entrepreneurs, really to create results which they want by the way of doing inner work, by transforming within.
Amazing, amazing. I like how you mentioned some of the stuff about that, but you're also the cautious. You know, you got to be careful about who you trust in terms of losing money, losing property, and all of that. So it's really unfortunate. Sometimes we trust people to the point where they take advantage of us. And that's kind of a scary thing, you know, scary point. But you were smart enough to get from that point to move forward from that. And it's, I'm sure, a lesson there. Let's move on to the next one. I like to elaborate, but this show is approximately 30 minutes. So let's continue. And anybody who's watching or watching later, please comment. We'd love to hear your comments on this. You can watch this replay on Do We Really Know Them? The channel almost has 100 subscribers on it. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, if I would do something that would be out of my comfort zone, what would it be? I know we have that little comfort zone that we're in, but we want to get out of it. What would you be doing?
It would be jumping with parachute.
I'll tell that first. That would be something. I was gonna say Elena has no comfort zones. She can do anything, right? But I'm sure we have that one fear there.
I think that would be one, because I already worked on coils. That also
Ah,
was for me very like was very uncomfortable. And when I went to that training, which was 4 days, and every day were different challenges, like
yeah,
jumping through the rock, and then looking for things in the black things when you put hand in different stuff that you don't know what is
uh-huh,
there. And then last one was this walking on the coals, and I
yeah,
knew that I'm not going to go do that. But when I came to that place, I could overcome my fears, and I did that.
yeah.
And then it was
Amazing,
a great feeling that you can do everything. Just yeah,
amazing.
like
What would you say that it is a great feeling? Yeah, I mean, I actually got out of my comfort zone right now by actually traveling to five different countries, or three countries, but six, seven cities. I've never done this by myself. So I went from Chicago to Istanbul, and I slept in friend's house, but it was something amazing. Now I'm in Bosnia, and now I'm gonna go to London and trying something totally new. I'll be 40 this year, and I said, why don't I change it a bit? Why am I scared of? Let's try this. Everybody does this, so that's getting out of my comfort zone. And so it's amazing that when you do it, you feel good about yourself, isn't it? So it's great. So those of you who are watching, do something crazy. Don't just stay at home. Life is short. Go out, do something that you haven't done before. Like both of us, we've done something that is a little bit crazy, or it's not even that crazy. Traveling to another country, right? Go out, try something new. You might enjoy it. Would you agree?
Yes, of course. It is when you go out of your limitations, you understand that there is no limit, and it is always terra barrier, like that brick wall which comes in front of us when we want to do something big, and when we learn how to break that wall and go out and do something new, this is how we will break out also that wall of procrastination and in our other ideas and desires which we want to achieve, because this is just a
And
habit to do things which are not comfortable, because these bricks walls are put by our subconscious mind, by our programming, by our paradigms, and if you don't break them, you will just stay the same place where you are.
exactly. And most of the time, nothing bad usually happens. As long as you plan it, you know what you're going to do, you have support, you have people to help you, just go with it. Nothing bad. And then once you do it once, you realize, oh, I was silly. Why was I afraid of that? With that, your favorite childhood memory.
My favorite childhood memory. I had good memories when I was going with my parents to the sea, and we stayed in the tent near the beach, and
Oh,
were cooking in this like that special made fire, and in the nature.
wow.
Yeah, these are my memories. Also, how I was going with my father to fish in the boat. We had the boat, and he was very fond of fishing, and since I was a child, I was going with him and we were fishing. Yes, these memories, I think, very valuable.
Amazing. Looks like I'm
Espe-
getting a ring call here with that. Go ahead and mention us that while I come back. There's a phone call here. I happen to be in a hotel. There's a phone call. So let me see who's calling me. 1 second.
yes.
Elaborate, Elena.
Yeah, so I can tell that these memories are so precious, especially now when my father is not with us. He passed away 3 years ago. Yeah, so when I think about my life, those moments when we spend time together in nature, fishing or cooking in the near the tent with family, these are precious moments, and it gives me also that feeling that now when I have daughter and she's 16, to spend more time with her, because this is what remains. Yes, many things passes, and many things changes, and our memories is the best what we can hold for all life.
Awesome. Appreciate that. Okay. Best vacation spot.
Vacation spot, I like Turkey. Yes, I like to stay in
Mm.
Turkey. Yes, because they have very good service. Also, I like Dubai. Yes, so it
Uh-huh.
is not only one. I like few, and also I liked Thailand. Yes,
Thailand.
Krabi. Yes,
Mm.
Kolipe Islands. I enjoyed there. Langkawi in Malaysia. I traveled more than 20 countries, so it is not that one place only, but a few places were really great. Yeah, I like the white sand beaches in Thailand and Malaysia.
Awesome. So you're a world traveler. That's amazing. Yeah. First time for me, I went to Turkey about a few days ago, and it was an amazing experience. Not too bad. A lot of them didn't speak English in the locals, but it's an amazing place. Definitely, it's awesome. Recommend people going there. And you mentioned many places, right? So that's awesome. Let's go on to the next question. We have about 9 minutes or 8 minutes. Okay. This is an unknown talent that I have that nobody knows. Do you have any unknown talents?
Yeah, I can sing, and I didn't show my talent yet. I shared dancing in my YouTube so people can know that I dance, but
Ah,
nobody knows that I also can sing.
can you give us a line or two, if you don't mind?
No, I didn't sing for long. So, but of course, I like this song of
Ah,
Celine Dion.
okay. Perfect. All right, let's go on to the next one here. We just have two more questions. Okay, this is for everybody. If I would invent an item to help mankind, what would it be? An item or an idea? What would Elena wanna invent? We've had ideas of like get rid of anger. Know when something will upset you before you get upset. Many different things. What about you? I gave you some time to think about.
I would say that this item is to study yourself and
Uh-huh.
understand who you are, what potential you have, and why you do what you do. Because it is huge when you understand how powerful you are and how you can use your mind to create everything you can just think about. That what you can hold in your head, you can hold in your hand when you know how to use your workshop, which is your mind, and use your high mental faculties such as intuition, imagination, will, memory, reason, perception. So if you master this and if you learn how to live from high level of your potential, which is spirit and ability to think and create ideas, instead of living just from five
1 minute.
senses, which is
I'll be
our
back.
body.
1 second.
Yeah, so what I mean here that we live three planes simultaneously. The highest plane is the plane of thoughts. Medium plane is the plane of ideas because we have intellect. Yes, so we have spirit that is which is high, intellect which is medium, generating ideas, and the lowest plane is physical body. Yeah, our physical reality, our five senses. So most of people live from low to high. They allow their physical reality dictate what they can do and what they can do, and what we can actually change, that we can live from high, from our potential of our thoughts, of our ideas, to manifest everything from that high potential to be our reality.
Awesome. Appreciate that. All right. I'm being told that they're about to do some kind of work in the room, guy, minutes, so we're going to wrap it up here shortly. But in about 3 to 5 minutes, tell us about yourself. Who is Elena? What are you about? Under your thing, it says founder, CEO of. It's very tiny here. Let me go ahead and remove this part, but I should be able to see it. Mindset to results. What is that all about? And tell us about yourself.
Yes, I am Mindset to Results founder and CEO. And this company and this idea came to my mind because I want to impact millions of entrepreneurs and business owners to live fulfilled life and understand their potential, how to create results which they want. And also, I am the founder of the 6D method. This is the six-step formula for business owners from turn desire into destiny, because I know how you can get everything what you just want by using the power of your mind, and this is what I'm passionate about. Yes, because my life changed dramatically, and I don't know even how I would live without this knowledge. And I understood that we are literally programmed to do things which we do our most of time. We do things which are just habitual. Our most behavior is habitual, and it is this habitual behavior is programmed and controlled by paradigms, those subconscious deep subconscious programs. And if we look at like an iceberg, 5% only what we see and 95% what we don't see. And people speak, they say something without thinking, and then they can say, oh, what did I say? Is it really something that I wanted to say? Yes. So I think you can also remember such moments in your life.
I wanted
So
to say about that a little bit before you continue, please. But yeah, the mind is very amazing. If you can control it in a certain way, It's made in a way where you can actually kick habits, but also be able to restart another habit very easily. Change it up. So the mindset is an amazing thing to do. You can easily get addicted to things, but then it's hard to get out of it. But then certain ways you can do it. So continue, please continue.
Yes, there is the certain way, and I would like to everyone to think that everything now that you have in your life, it is results of three things: of your mindset, of decisions you made, and actions you took. And if you just continue to do the same, because as we said, 95% is habitual. If you don't change and continue to do what is comfortable for you, nothing big changes. Yes, there will be no change. So I would inspire you to think big and understand that you are given so much potential. You are made as the highest form of creation in this planet, and you
Amazing.
are given this mind to do and create whatever you want in life. And if you look around yourself, you look different things: computer, camera, pen, chair. All these things were created twice. The first time in the mind, and then they took physical form. And just imagine that you have that power like electricity, which is getting to every devices and gives them to produce different effects. Yes, like fridge can make cool, a fan can make air circulating, or toaster can make hot. Yes, like electricity doesn't have that features of those appliances, but it supplies, yes, those appliances to produce something. So imagine that you have that energy which comes to you and through you all the time, and by choosing your thoughts, you can give this energy the form. So when you just learn how to use the power of your mind to come from imagination, which many of people forgot to use since they were children. Yes, we were kids, we were playing, and we could imagine many things so easily. But adults, they usually don't do it anymore because they're conditioned to think logically and how things to happen. So this is where the problem starts, that people just get in the loop. So if you want really to achieve big results, to live the life that you feel fulfilled, that you deserve, that you really desire, you should work on your mindset. You should work on the way that you make decisions, your actions, and this is how the way how the life will change. Nothing will change if you don't change in yourself, because the
Amazing.
physical
Amazing.
world. Yes, what we
Amazing.
have.
No, just
Mhm.
go ahead. Yeah, finish up.
I just wanted to
Please.
finish the sentence, the sentence that our physical reality is just a reflection of what's going in. So study yourself and find out how marvelous you are.
Amazing. I'm gonna have a comment on that, but just want to say hello to Mariana from Slovenia, if I'm not mistaken. Fabulous person. I worked with their company, and we should explore all our options to expand this possibilities. Also, a good friend from Ghana, he's joining us, and yeah. So yeah, the mindset is amazing, right? We have some traumas as children that make us not want to do things, right? Either go to the dentist or not to travel or not to drive. But then if we're able to take baby steps here and there, let's take for example driving, right? You can drive maybe just like 100 meters or something, or even less, and test it out and nothing, see if something happens, right? If something doesn't happen, it's gonna put a light bulb, a neuron, as Leslie Flowers says, who's usually here. That's gonna encourage us. Oh, I did it. That means I'm gonna move the next 100 meters and be able to move further, and nothing will happen. Similar to flying, or similar to any of our fears that we have. um, so there are six fears according to Leslie Flowers, and most of these to us seem silly, right? It's like fear of death, fear of poverty. There's a bunch of them, and so the mindset is amazing that it can be changed, it can be rotated, and that's a nice thing. I don't want to go too much long, but appreciate you being here. Your closing thoughts on this program, and I wish we had another hour for this because this is a powerful thing. People need to, because basically, what we don't really care much. We care about ourselves, what we eat. We need to have food, but we don't really care about our mind. We need to make sure our mind is healthy, our body is healthy, So, your closing thoughts on that as we end it here, Elena?
Yes, the close thoughts is that think big and embrace the challenges. If any challenges happen, it means that it is good for you to grow and look at everything from the place that there is the opposites. Yes, there is the law of opposites. There is always in every negative situation there is the same amount of good. So it is important to shift your attention to what is good. So look at your life, whatever you face every day. Look what is good in this situation, how I can grow, how I can think big, how I can set the big goals, because whatever you can think about and hold that image in your mind, you can achieve.
Amazing, amazing. Like I said, this there's another half hour. You have been an inspiration for episode number 28. You can watch the episode on my channel. Do we really know them? Also, how can they get a hold of you? I know the YouTube channel is at the bottom there, and also you're on LinkedIn. Your name is there, Elena
Up.
Alakova. Did I say that right?
Elena Apalkova. Yes, I'm on LinkedIn and
Apalkova.
also I'm
Nice.
on Facebook, YouTube.
Uh,
Yes, and we have a website which is called mindset2results.com.
If you don't mind putting it in the chat box there, and then I can post it, type it in there, and I can show them your website. People come check it out, and it would be helpful for them. Definitely, Elena has some great ideas, and wonderful to be in touch. And if you guys want to get a hold of her, check out her YouTube channel. She does wonderful stuff. Over 1,000 subscribers and a lot of watch hours. Were you able to get it in there, Elena?
Yeah,
Or
we
you can
got
put it
now a thousand
in.
seven hundred subscribers.
Nice. Awesome. If you're not able to, you can put it in the private chat. I'll post it for people. But amazing talk today. I appreciate you being on this program. Some of the settings might not be right. We rescheduled it because I'm in CET time. And so with that, it makes it a little bit challenging, but I wanted to not take a break from the show and wanted to continue it. So there you go. That's the website there. Mindset to, what is that? Mindset
Good results.
to results or,
Sorry, I have to rewrite it again. 1 second.
okay. So what's misspelled in it?
Mindset to results.
Okay. Something there. Okay. Awesome. Just put that in there for us.
Yeah, now I am getting it right.
So it's mindset to results.com, right?
Yes, it is here
Okay.
already. I
So
just shared.
replace that T with an R, basically. Yeah.
It is in
Okay,
the
I want to
chart.
put
You
it in.
yeah, it is in the chart already.
There it is now. I put the new one. Okay. This is it. This is the correct one right there. Mindset2results.com. Check out Elena. She has been a fabulous guest. We'll be back 2 weeks with a man. It's been this season, woman, man, woman, man. And so you have been, I believe, the fifth person so far on the episode. Next time, I will be back in the States in next month also, which will be November 10th. And also, the 10th, I would be doing two shows. One of the inspirational 10 people of my lifetime. So we'll be doing this show earlier, later in the afternoon that day. We'll be doing another episode of 10 inspirational people that inspired me in my life from past teachers, pastors, uh, other people from LinkedIn that I met. And I'm also writing a book dedicated to each person of these wonderful people out there from LinkedIn and from our wonderful world. And with that, guys, go out, see the world, enjoy it as I am. And Elena, I'll give you a couple of words to end it here. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you so much. And of course, I want to encourage everyone to connect if you would like to know more. And I will be happy to connect and communicate with you and to know you more as well.
Awesome. I'm going to end it now. Bye, guys. See you next time.